Hey, how y'all doing? We're going to talk about fear and respect. The Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, and Kevin Owens story. From SmackDown, November the 27th, 2020. But first, hit the like button for me. Also, hit subscribe. Thank you for your subscription. So, SmackDown started with Jey Uso being a hype man for Roman Reigns, talking about how Roman Reigns beat Drew McIntyre. And then he introduced him, but Roman came out before the introduction was even finished. Roman was not happy with Jey because Jey lost at Survivor Series, and the team SmackDown was embarrassed. And since Roman Reigns is the leader of SmackDown, he was doubly embarrassed at the fact that SmackDown was defeated. And then he says, that of course he says the same thing that he said on Survivor Series. This happened because Jey could not instill fear and respect into the team. Therefore, they don't respect the family. They have no fear or respect for the Anoa'i family. And and then we get new content because we get Roman Reigns being emotionally manipulative, being emotionally abusive. Because he says, if I'm not the head of the table, then I'm a bitch looking for Thanksgiving Day scraps. And is that what you think about me? Do you think I'm some bitch begging for Thanksgiving Day scraps? And Jey was just kind of like looking away and, oh man, sad puppy. And he says that that how you see me? That's not how my sons see me. That's how I don't want. I don't want my sons to see me like that. And Jey Uso, he was like, he told Jey, like, you need to fix this. You need to instill fear. You need to make them fear you. You make them respect you. Make them respect our family. And then he walked out, and he left Jey in the ring by himself. And then they announced this goofy match with between Otis and King Corbin, both of whom were on the SmackDown team. Jey was going up the ramp as Otis was coming down. Everybody should have seen this coming. And then Jey just, went buck wild on Otis with a steel chair, beat the dog shit out of him. Of course, nobody came to help Otis. That's such a problem in WWE now, is that there's no heroes. Nobody's coming out to help anybody. Well, then I shouldn't say that because that changed later on. So Daniel Bryan has a match with Sami Zayn, which I will go into in a different video. But the match ends with Sami Zayn running away and Daniel Bryan chasing him. They go backstage. And then suddenly only Sami Zayn comes back, which leads to question, how the hell did he get past Daniel Bryan? And then we find out how, because Jey Uso is beating the shit out of Daniel Bryan. And now a hero steps up, because now Kevin Owens, comes out of nowhere to pull Jey Uso off of Daniel Bryan. And, those two get into a bit of a tussle. Then Jey kind of retreats and he's like, I got him. And then Kevin Owens was, he asked one of the officials to make sure Daniel Bryan is okay because he's going to go see what's up with this whole ordeal between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. So Jey is in the back. He's talking to Roman. And Kevin Owens barges in the conversation. Says, I'm tired of y'all family business affecting everybody else on SmackDown. And if family is so important to you, then why do you treat your family like trash? And he was just getting real testy with the head of the table. Like, how dare you talk to this man like that? How dare you talk to your tribal chief that way? How dare you? He's an audacious fat fuck, that Kevin Owens. Anyway, after Kevin Owens took his leave, exit stage right, Roman Reigns looked at Jey Uso and said, I didn't see fear in his eyes. He doesn't fear me. I don't like that. I don't like that he doesn't fear me. You need to change that. You need to do something about that. And then Jey was like, I got him. I'll make it right. I'll do it. They set up the main event, Jey Uso versus Kevin Owens. Pretty good match. They had a great match a couple of weeks ago, so it was more the same. They had a pretty good match. This time Kevin Owens did not do the clean JOB. What I really liked about this match is that Roman was watching the show. He was watching the match. But Paul Heyman was watching Roman. Like, if you ever see that shot again, you could see that Roman is, staring at the screen, and Heyman is staring at Roman. like waiting to see how Roman is going to respond to this stuff. So, Jay Uso gets disqualified, hits Kevin Owens with a chair because, you know, it's not about winning and losing. It's about instilling fear and respect into all of the members of Team SmackDown, I guess, except King Corbin, who didn't get any comeuppance whatsoever from Jay Uso for losing. In any event, they get into a scrap, and then a stunner prevented Jay Uso from getting any further, doing any more damage. And then Kevin Owens takes over, and now Kevin Owens is beating Jay Uso with a chair. And then we get this really good stuff where Kevin Owens is challenging Roman Reigns. He's telling Roman Reigns, like, look, this is your family. Look what I'm doing to your family. Boom, hit him with the chair. Boom, hit him with the stunner. You know, throwing them all over the place. And Roman is just watching. And Reigns is like, Owens is like, come do something. Come do something about it. You the head of the table. You the tribal chief. Come do something about it. Come say to my face, if you got a problem, come stop this. I don't fear you. I don't fear nobody. And I was like, damn, the balls on this fat fuck, this Kevin Owens. And I was like, I love this. I love this. Now, I'm not a fan of Kevin Owens as a babyface, but I like this. You know, I like that this is a guy he's not a small guy. He's got some size to him. He's also got some ferocity to him. We know the history of Kevin Owens as a tough guy, at least to some degree as a tough guy. Him being the first guy that's going to stand up to Roman. I like it. Okay. I'm all for Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. I'm all for it. Let's do it. And I'm very, very interested now in how Jay lost a fight straight up to Kevin Owens, how Roman is going to respond to the fact that Jay Uso lost that fight. Not just he lost the match, but that he lost the fight. Okay? He was supposed to hurt Kevin Owens. He was supposed to instill fear and respect into Kevin Owens, and he didn't do it. So what does this mean? Obviously, it means more emotional abuse and more emotional manipulation. But I'm really interested in how we're gonna get a rise out of Jay, and then probably gonna get another match out of this too. You're likely to do like a steel cage match maybe, or a falls count anywhere or something like that, in order to fully establish Kevin Owens as the top contender for Roman Reigns. But I like this. I'm loving everything that got to do with Jay Uso and Roman Reigns, man. Jay Uso has been, you know, the little brother for a long time now. He was especially little brothery on this episode of SmackDown, being all geeked that Roman beat Drew McIntyre, and Roman just like, whatever. I knew I was going to win. You didn't do what I told you to do. You know, like, I'm not concerned about that. But what I really like about that is that it is very different from the ending of Survivor Series. Now, normally people would say, well, they were hugging at the end of Survivor Series. Shouldn't that be, a disconnect? And it's like, no, because Roman Reigns is a capricious character. You know, over the course of the next couple of days, he could just be like, okay, look, I knew I was going to win. That's what you were supposed to do. You know, you were supposed to make sure that the family is feared and respected by me choking out Drew McIntyre. That's what you're supposed to do. But, you know, I'm the leader of SmackDown, and SmackDown lost. There's a bigger picture. So you're going to shift the goalpost. You know, like, you change the goalpost from my personal win to now it's about you being a loser. And that reflects badly on me. So sure, you helped me win, but you're still a loser. So, but I'm interested. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you guys later.